Hello everybody, welcome to episode 27 of Socedo Live. Today we're going to be talking about Twitter Promote Mode. It's a new beta product from Twitter Ads that basically puts your advertising on autopilot. Right? You don't really have to do anything, you just get more engagement that comes from it. So today we're doing a review. For all of you thinking about spending a little bit of money to boost your engagement on Twitter, Promote Mode is definitely something to look into. I've got Adam here, head of marketing, to kind of take us through what our experience was with Promote Mode. So first question, what is Promote Mode?
Well,
how does it work?
Promote Mode is basically this news setting that Twitter released just a few months ago that will take your tweets and just automatically promote them as promoted tweets either in search results or in the feed itself in Twitter.
Right.
You don't have to do anything. It'll pick the top performing tweets and continue to show those for $99 a month.
Right. So instead of going in and saying, I want to boost this post, I want to boost this tweet, this is who I want to target, it's just on autopilot. Twitter's going to do all the hard work of figuring out which post to boost, how much to boost it. Basically, everything gets a little bit of a lift.
That's right.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. So how did it work for us?
Well, it worked actually surprisingly well. So I just want to walk through a couple of stats that Twitter is pulling and then kind of compare that to some other channels that we're doing. So this is our results from January. So Jan 1 to Jan 31st. Again, $99 a month. We just kind of turned it on and let it run. And what we got was Twitter Promote Mode tweets specifically showed up to 39,800 users on Twitter. So almost 40,000 Twitter users were reached through Promote Mode. That's not just impressions, that's unique persons that we reached.
Right.
And then of course we gained, a handful of extra followers from it. We got some more visits to our Twitter profile where all of our bio is and our link and everything. But what's really cool is over this 30-day period, we saw, we saw a 13% lift in additional engagements on top of all of our organic. So just 13% more Promote Mode engagements happening on Twitter.
Interesting.
Than all the organic stuff that we were doing.
Interesting. So this is where I was caught a little bit off guard because I just went into this dashboard and I was like, this doesn't look that compelling to me. I mean, 40,000 additional people reached. First of all, I was operating under the impression, I'm like, we have 70,000 followers, so this is like, you got half of one tweet more in terms of reach. That doesn't seem like a lot. But to Adam's point, this is unique reach, so it's actually counting the number of people that actually saw your tweet. If you have 50,000 followers and you think all 50,000 of those are seeing your tweet, you are wrong. It's a very small portion of that. So this is a decent increase. But 22 more follows, 17,000 profile visits. That didn't seem that compelling to me when you actually go to the Promote Mode dashboard. But the metrics that Adam had pulled on just the lift in our general engagement, that's really what started to become more compelling, a 13% lift in engagement across all of these tweets. So Adam, tell us how you kind of calculated that.
Yeah, so the trick is to actually not look at the Promote Mode dashboard.
Yeah.
Look at your normal Twitter analytics that are happening in Twitter. On the Analytics tab, you just click on your profile, go to Analytics, and you'll see this view here. If you just look at tweets, sort by top tweets, what you have is it'll break down total number of impressions for that tweet. It'll break down total engagements, likes, clicks, shares on that tweet, and then just the engagement rate, how many of those over the impressions. And typically what we see is for tweets is that it's under 1%. And that's industry standards at this point is it's 0.5%, maybe 0.7% is like a good engagement rate on a tweet. But what we see with Promote Mode is that even though the audience reach is much less than organic because we have such a high follower count, the engagement rate is huge. This one's getting 7% engagement. So 6 likes, clicks, shares, etc. on just 78 impressions on this tweet. So 7% here. Let me scroll just a little bit if you want to check a little of these. This other one has a 9% here. Look, a couple hundred impressions on this, but 16 of those are actually liking, sharing, clicking on this. Now that's the real secret to Promote Mode is that they're actually targeting who's most likely to engage with these tweets, and over time Promote Mode actually gets better. So when we first launched, the engagement rate was pretty comparable to organic reach, but over time it learned who's going to actually be most likely to click on your tweets, and it continues to promote those to that audience.
Got it. So Adam, I might have a stupid question here, but how do you know which of these tweets were actually boosted by Promote Mode?
Yeah, super easy. It tells us which ones are promoted.
Got it.
Actually, if you go into any kind of Twitter reports, this little yellow checkbox here, is a promoted tweet. Whether you're paying for it yourself or you're just doing it through promote modes, you can always see which ones are being promoted in real time.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Now, the real results, though, are actually downstream as well.
Okay.
So in that 30-day period that we looked at in January, we had a 5% lift in organic traffic and a 16% lift in our social media traffic to our website. Now, promote mode wasn't just the only thing that we were doing in that time frame. We were also increasing our engagements organically, trying some new strategies around live video, different types of content. But promote mode was definitely a piece of that. So even if we say, hey, there's a 13% lift on engagements from promote mode for $99 a month, that makes up the thousands of dollars that we're spending across all of our marketing channels for a 16% lift in our social traffic, which is
interesting. Huge. Interesting. So let's try to play some of this math out. So we paid $99 per month. We're getting a 13% lift in engagement. Roughly how many engagements is that?
Yeah, so for us, that's about 4,000 additional engagements, something like that.
4,000 additional engagements.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do some quick math here, right? $99 for 4,000 engagements. That's a cost per engagement of about 2.5 cents. That's kind of what you're getting here with promote mode. It's super affordable and $99 a month. Twitter does all the work for you, and if you're getting that sort of increase in engagement, it really is worth it. I mean,
exactly.
I would recommend almost every business tries this out, run the numbers for yourself. Not everybody's going to start with the base of followers or engagement that we have, but it's so easy to turn on. And if you're on Twitter and you're spending that time posting and promoting content for $99 a month to get that sort of lift, definitely recommend giving it a try. It's also early. It's in beta mode, so I'm guessing these numbers will fall off a little bit as time goes on, as more and more people buy it. But that's the nice thing about being an early adopter with some of these ad products is you just get, kind of a unordinary boost. And we'll see how that changes over time. But now's a good time to give it a try. It's only $99 a month. You can cancel it any time. This was not sponsored by Twitter, but we found a lot of good success with it.
Definitely would recommend it.
Yeah, and the last tip here is, again, don't follow my bad logic where I just looked at the promote mode dashboard. Maybe Twitter's going to fix that. Those analytics aren't the best to look at. Look at your regular Twitter analytics and look for that little promoted icon to figure out what the real boost was on those tweets. And the way Adam did it, he just compared the promoted tweets to the non-promoted tweets in order to get that lift, because a lot of this isn't just coming from what Twitter would deem is the actual promoted audience, but it's just a general lift in engagement that is some organic, some tied to the promoted budget. But when you take all of it on a whole, again, 2.5 cents per engagement, not bad.
Exactly.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thanks everybody for joining. Tell us what you think. If you've tried promote mode, obviously at Socedo, we can help you boost that overall audience and get even more juice out of something like promote mode. So give it a try. We've got a free trial, www.socedo.com, SOCEDO, and we'll get you a lot of exposure and awareness between us and promote mode and getting your business on Twitter. So good luck with everything. Let us know how it goes, and thank you for joining us.
Thanks, everyone.